things have been really energetic. I think the guys, since last October have been dying for an opportunity to compete. So we have been, we've been practicing really hard. Honestly, I feel like it's just, they're ready to get out of the cage and start firing and competing against other teams. I could sense like the anxiety and the desire to just go compete against another team in a dual match setting. You got to remember, in the fall we're playing all individual tournaments, so it's been since last May where we lost in the NCAA championship match. And don't get it confused. We're still very, very affected by that. And I say affected, I mean in a good way. We're really setting out to peak at the right times this season and to test ourselves as much as we can along the way. This weekend is a really awesome opportunity for us to face top 4 team in NAIA and last year's Division II NCAA runner-up, Wayne State. What better way to start off by playing those 2 teams back-to-back with a quick 6-hit Jersey Mikes in between. So we're going to go 10 a.m. and we're going to eat maybe a foot-long Jersey Mike, maybe a 6-inch, depends on how much time we have. And then when we finish up with that sub, then we're going to battle against another top 4 in the country team. We're going to drive home after that business trip, and we're going to play 2 teams on Saturday before we get ready to face off against the top 20 team in Kenyon. So we'll probably have little Jersey Mikes in between that one too, just to make sure we're fueled up and the guys are going to be pumped up.
Hi, my name's James Hopper, and I'm a senior on the CWRU men's tennis varsity team. All of us are very, very excited, very eager to get this season on the road. We've definitely had a couple good years, had some good things that have come together, but our main goal is definitely to bring home that final piece to the collection, which is, the NCAA team title. I think we've had a long summer, long fall and off season now, where it's kind of been in the forefront of a lot of our minds. We're putting in a lot of work towards this end goal at the end of May, but we're all very excited to start this journey again and compete for a title as a team and hopefully do some things that hasn't been done by this program before. I'm a biomedical engineering major on the devices and instrumentation track. I kind of got into it kind of through my parents, just what they did. My father was a orthopedic trauma surgeon, and my mom was a nurse. And kind of just being in that medical background, I saw things that I wanted to continue in my career, and things maybe that I wanted to steer away from. I kind of knew, seeing what my dad went through behind the scenes, with his career, being a surgeon, that maybe being a doctor wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but I was still definitely interested in that field and incorporating that, which is where I kind of went with, which I felt was a mix with biomedical engineering. You get a little bit of the medical industry along with, a lot more problem solving and figuring out things to try and solve that can, help my life improve along with, those around me in my community and across the world. So that's where I really, really thought that, biomedical engineering was going to be a great fit for me. And, I've enjoyed every second of it so far leading up to now. And at first, I was highly considering, I was pretty set on staying here at Case and just getting a master's, continuing at a great academic school. But then, after my sophomore year and going into my junior year, I really started to think, and especially talking with Coach Todd, he helped me out a lot with opening the possibility, maybe even testing the waters out at another level. And ever since then, we had a conversation probably end of my sophomore year, and just discussing things and where I wanted to go, where he thought I could possibly go with my tennis. And ever since there, I've been working super hard to try and just put myself in the best position possible. And then at the end of last fall, I just put my name into the portal and started talking to some schools, and there are some very exciting opportunities that came onto my plate, and I'm very grateful that the University of Virginia offered me a spot for the next 2 years after this upcoming season. These 4 years here at Case have been very influential for myself academically, for myself as an athlete, and also as myself as a person overall. I felt like I've grown a lot throughout these 4 years and learned so many things, and that's something, with our program, we've taken a lot of pride in, building this team culture that really, not only you're gonna get better as an athlete, you're not only gonna get better as a student, but you're gonna get better as a person overall, and you're gonna be surrounded with people, a bunch of other guys that are also doing that for themselves and also looking for that as a tight-knit team, family, and brotherhood. So I think that is something that we have we pride ourselves on a lot, and the growth of like you as a person, and I think that's something I'm extremely grateful for, that I found myself here for 4 years, and it's opened endless possibilities for my next couple of years and my future for the rest of my life.